Hold on. This is another one. Yeah. So you're not gonna be able to see me. Bruh, you gotta hear me on the screen. Nah, like.
What? I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out the
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh shit. That's my shit on mute.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And over the back line of the end zone, it's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
So you can't hear me? You're lying. I can hear it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And that's the way things
started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
Gun. Shot. 180. 11. Shot.
Here's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
What?
And that's going to bring up second down.
11 empty. 12. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Burrow will throw.
What? He caught that?
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
What's up, bitch ass
Here's
up?
Burrow setting up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Let's go.
Pressure now is going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
180.
Now it's Burrow.
I didn't say that. Oh my god, I'm literally stuck behind this nigga, bro. That's not it. Bro, this shit sucks, dude.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
Oh god, bro. So this nigga Mike not on this shit. Damn. Yeah.
12.
An inside give, Brown.
I'm looking crazy. I'm stupid. I'm too crazy.
Chase Brown, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
It's time to really lock in. Man, this bitch ass nigga though, he not talking. So, like, I turn your mic on, gang.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They go bootleg. Love. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points.
Hey,
and you can do it with your
type something real quick.
Sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Come on, set. Black 40. Cut, cut.
On play action, Love to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh my God, that is a dive. Turn that fucking mic on, nigga.
And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. On here,
damn, turn that fucking mic on. I say died.
It's up and good.
This shit quick, easy.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Did we lose?
And that is over the back line. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Since the offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing more every time on defense. They think you're going to
so this is slick, kind of good.
I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. 7-7, our score after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
MT, take. 11, gun. 11, mighty. Right in, stop.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Right, stop.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Devontae Wyatt. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
12. Here we go. Stop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
No way he caught that, man.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
White 80. 11, Thomas. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
It's not going to pull it down.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
12. Here we go. Stop!
Right back to Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win.
Are they dicking to?
Third and goal, Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Bengals have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
I just need something. Bro, turn your mic on, bro. Like, nah, bro. Turn your mic on.
About set to get this drive started. The
This
Green
game
Bay
is boring,
offense
bro,
on the
because his
line.
mic is not on.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here.
So I
Not
like,
a ton
can't
of
really.
time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's second and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
16 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Love. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Second and 10. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down.
Yeah.
26 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Set.
Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Ready. 52 Blues.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
There you go.
Tucker Kraft.
This shit too easy, man.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point for
Turn the mic on, bro. Turn the fucking
game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it's taking exactly like they drew it up.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
He'll try to pick it up, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Yeah, told you though.
After the
it's
break.
really like that.
Ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ready for this stuff.
Closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
There, fight, 97. Black, 95.
Now Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
32.
Love now. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
A 3-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can.
Oh, God.
And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
That's what I get for not winning the ball. Yeah, I accepted that. Got greedy.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
He picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Couldn't ask for much more at this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Come on, set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
I need this guy.
Play action this time with Love.
Let's go. I'm moving.
But that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Okay,
the drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Second and 5.
Down. 52 Blues.
Here's Love. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set him the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here we go.
Love, they go play action now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Let's go.
Packers will set up for the
2-point
conversion.
Love throwing for it. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the fourth. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with it. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead to about the 40-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense. Pick it up 5, which means defensively, the
really
thought process is
like
entirely
this?
different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
I was from the same.
Able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT. 11 stop.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
11, gun. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
11 mighty. Here we go. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up.
11 MT. Here.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play looming on third down.
11 mighty. 11. Let's get shot.
Throwing. Burrow.
Let's go. Let's go.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Going for it. Going
One
for
score
it.
down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
180. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11, 11, 11, 11.
To throw, Burrow. Pass to the sideline.
That's not good.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
This is third and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying. But
That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Slip for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm Biddy. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right.
Yeah, hey, down with my brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you with that villain's aroma peeling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal.
chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out in dark hallways? This way, I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you light up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the rays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock, strike, go easy in that violent force a lot. Guaranteed to turn it out better goal of mine. Because we don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the rock for yourself, mate. Check, test, 311 is LA.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds, electrified by the sound. It comes from the down, and we changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Aight, oh, your mans have been to jail before? Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Aight, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, aight, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them.